trading options and futures contains risk of loss that may not be suitable for all investors. In this video, there will be hypothetical examples that may be different than the actual results experienced. It is also important to note that past results are not necessarily indicative of future performance. Hello everybody, my name is Justin McMenemy. I'm joined today by Max Feinberg, the head of our software engineering team that has been working for the last couple years, both on our dashboard as well as our app. Today what we want to talk about is the app refresh that's coming out here as we get closer to Memorial Day. Max, welcome.
Thanks for that introduction, Justin. Yeah, I'm excited to share what the engineering team and I have been working on over the last couple of months to bring this refreshed version of the app to our brokers and growers.
All right, well, let's dive in. One of the first things that growers will notice as they open the app is that we've given it a refreshed look and feel. Really moved from a beta version of the app, a proof of concept version, into more of a professional, polished app. Max, do you want to talk us through some of the things that growers will see just in the look and feel as they come into the app after it's released?
Our first initial launch of the beta version of the app was primarily utilitarian, and we use that to gather a lot of information. And from that, we've updated the look and feel and flow of the app. We've updated icons. We've added a couple of new views, including visualization tools to understand people's positions, and brought them into the current version of the app. We've also added some nice to have things like this light mode, dark mode to save your eyes. And yeah, we think it looks a lot nicer now.
Another thing, it's a small thing, but we've added background photographs that will change with the crop as well as with the season. Max, as we think through the app, one of the things we implemented with the beta app but also continues is the grower doesn't need to have a password. Talk about how a grower interacts with the app in that they don't use a password.
We wanted to eliminate the headache of needing to remember which password to use for what account. So the way that our authentication system works is all you need to do is provide either your phone number or your email, whichever phone number and email you've associated with your Apalis account, and you enter that into the app, and we'll send you a 6-digit code, and that code will allow you to log directly into everything. And you really only need to do that the first time you log in. If you have an iPhone with Face ID, or you have an Android device that has facial recognition or other biometric technology, you can sign in using that in perpetuity after you put in that code one time, and no need to remember a password or anything like that.
Excellent. So let's get into a few of the features that have been added. One of them is that we've added the average market price chart. Max, do you want to talk through some of the interfaces and features that come with the average market price chart?
Part of us bringing this into the application is to give the growers a better view over time of where their average price, including hedge gain and loss, exists in the context of the volatility of future prices. It also allows them to see where their floors and upside are relative to those things, and they can see how it evolves over time as the market moves.
Another feature that's been added, the grower will now have visibility into their option value as well as the expiration date of the option. So in this instance, we go to the puts, we would scroll to the right, and we would see not just the month and the strike price and the number of contracts, but we would also see the option value as of market close yesterday and the expiration date of those options. We've also added in a feature by which the customer can get a hold of the broker if they're in the app and they have a question that comes up or they want to have a conversation. There's a phone icon at the lower right-hand side of the app where they can select between calling right there on the spot, or they can say that they would like to receive a call in the future. One of the things that I think is important as we continue this conversation of launching apps and bringing new technology into the market is that our team continues to work on new features for the purpose of equipping and enabling the grower to give them the best financial protection on their crop, either through insurance or through brokerage. Max, thanks so much for taking some time today to sit down and talk us through the changes that are coming to the Apalis app.
Thanks for the time, Justin, and I'm eager to have more people get this app in their hands.
Absolutely.